And we
Which
are...
got their head out of their ass.
I mean, that
That's the first
that
sentence said
might
on
be a
stream.
bit of an assumption there. You might be assuming a little bit too much there, Cheeb.
Okay, they got their head a little bit out of their ass.
Where are we? There we are. Hello. Hi.
But this thing... Hello, miss.
Weird,
Hello there.
weird noises are happening. What weird noises are happening?
I don't know what weird noises are happening, Chris.
I don't know, people making noises outside. Ignore them. Probably can't hear them. Hi! Welcome to also possibly more weird noises, because my audio setup is dying. How are we all doing? Oh, I don't want to...
Yes.
No. I hope this is a continuing trend of the cat reflecting Cheeb's current mental state, because that bodes well.
Okay, let's see. What have people done so far? Balloon cat, tiny kitten, and
Tiny kitten? And the horse from the front?
the demon donkey.
Demon donkey? Donkey demon?
I mean, that's But I repeat myself, most donkeys are demons.
That's cruel. He ordered nothing to deserve that. Have the big sads, oh no, miss. But you also
But
have
also a
potato.
potato.
That's the opposite of big sads.
Yeah. I'm sorry, you can't have the big sads when you also have a potato. Added 3K words. Draft 0.
I'm glad draft
What's
1
with your
is...
draft 0?
Also,
what's happening with your draft 0?
If
I'm
you've
very
edited
confused.
if you've edited it, it's definitely not draft 0.
Why are you editing a draft 0? Bear, I don't think you get how drafts work.
This is a continuation of a conversation we had before, in which I do not believe draft 0 exists. It's draft 1 is where you start. First draft, that is the rough one.
I mean, as someone with a computer science background, I think it's perfectly acceptable to start counting at 0.
I mentioned that at the time. I said I admire the computer science aspect, but there's already a term for it. Actually, speaking of computer science, it's similar to when people release an almost working version of a game early access and call it an alpha. That drives me up the wall as well. Like, an alpha is not playable. A beta is playable. An alpha's not. Similar thing. You're not. This is not draft alpha. I think that was an unnecessary F there.
Oh. Extra not extra. I was really trying to figure out what the extra shift meant.
It's an extra shift drat.
I was trying to figure out, like, a shift, like in work, like it's done extra work, but then how is it an extra, like, draft one? Either way, my question still stands. Why are you editing it? You have done the draft 0. Now, you close it up and you do your draft 1 based on what you remember from the draft 0. That's how writing works.
From my personal experience of writing, draft 0 is the mush of ideas in my head that come about from me walking backwards and forwards for too long.
Because it's not good. That's what the draft 1 is for, Bear. Draft 1 is not the finished product. You get that, right?
The point of the first draft is it's the first draft. It's the crappiest one. It's the what was it? Dumbest version.
You don't edit the drafts. At least not at the 0th one.
See, even Cheap's on my side now.
You've done the 0th draft, and now you do good. I've made the worst version of it. Now I can only make better versions. That doesn't mean you make that version better. This is not sculpting. You're not sculpting, Bear. You are. No, you're not.
Cheap knows. Cheap knows how to sculpt.
There's another thing you're doing. You're not sculpting.
I mean, writing's sometimes called wordsmithing. Why not word sculpting?
Don't encourage them.
I prefer to think of it as word topiary. have my
I
word-
prefer to
word
think
writing.
of it as writing, and everyone else should shut their mouth. That they're shit stirring. That's also possible, Miss.
No, they're shift stirring.
You're not sculpting, Bear. I will come find you.
Last time we had this conversation, Jeep did threaten to kill you, so completely earnestly.
Bear, I will come find you, and I'll force you to write in Dutch until you get my struggle with writing English. And only then are you allowed to complain anymore. I mean, I'll also give you a hug, but that's separate. That's a separate thing.
It's an unrelated.
Unrelated.
You will get a hug and then you will be kicked in the shins repeatedly.
Yeah. I will hug you, I will steal your muffins, and I'll force you to write in Dutch.
It's true, it happened to me. Before you know it, you'll be doing a Let's Play series with Jeeb, all in Dutch. It happens.
Yes. It just happens. Not your muffins. Yes, your muffins. Stealing all of them. That's my reward for keeping up with this bullshit.
And do some canning. You can't
Some
hide your muffins in
canning.
cans, Bear. Jeeb will find them.
I will find them.
What is that, miss?
Thanks, miss. I appreciate it. You get me.
Chocolate? Go get chocolate. Sure. What's it called instead? Like cycling the cauldron or something? I don't know. Simply engage in some cauldron toil. So anyway, we all had a nice weekend.
Yeah. Been alright.
But now, alright.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's good.
I mean, I tried to draw today and that wasn't really working out for me, so, but, you know, other than that. I just kept getting distracted.
Yeah, that's been the me all week.
I started, like, 2 drawings yesterday, and then today I was like, I'll continue those, and then just, nope. Continuing? What's that?
What's
That
that?
doesn't exist. That's illegal, I think. If anyone asked you anything, you didn't hear noises happen over the list. Well, nobody asked you anything. That sounds
Hey.
really rude. Or that not a lot of talking has happened.
We very explicitly remained silent as a in order that you didn't miss anything.
I mean, that's also not true.
It's entirely true.
Nope,
Can't
you're
confirm.
lying.
Me lie?
Liar.
What?
Yeah.
How dare you. Ban me. Ban me for lying. Do it, I dare you.
Always ban Chris. What he deserves.
I mean, Cresp, you are the one who gave him the sword, so.
I know I'm banned.
Gas fucks.
I can't type anything in chat. All gone. Oh well. Guess this is Mrs. Stream now.
Yep.
Too emotional for this. Consider chocolate. Oh, these, yeah.
Completely forgot about what he was drawing.
Look, I wanted to practice drawing these two because I forgot how to draw them. And I couldn't think of anything to do, and then I drew a balloon, and I'm like, that's an idea. Tori can't hold a balloon, so August is gonna tie it to his hoof.
Tied
You're right, it
around
wasn't
his
good.
wrists,
Ooh.
like trying to make sure that a preschooler doesn't lose their balloon.
This is more like, oh, wish I could have a balloon, but I can't keep hold of it. And August is like hell you can't. Go on, draw cute things. Draw cute things. If you can. Sometimes you want to do a thing and your brain and body goes,
Oh
nope.
yeah, cute things. I'm definitely drawing cute things. Don't look over here.
Well,
I said not to.
I know at least one of your characters who would disagree.
I can think of a few people who would disagree as well.
Well, there's been a reaction at least.
Mhm. Just love the reaction activated. Like what's activated?
Murder robot.
That's what I'm assuming is activated.
It's like the cat where something's caught its attention.
Oh, Chris, this is so cute.
Thank you, I don't know what anatomy is. Yeah.
Is that what's activated? It's just the goblin mode.
Goblin mode.
You know, I don't even remember what that had originally been drawn for.
Welcome, miss. How you doing? You having a nice weekend?
Oh, welcome, Miss. I didn't know you were here. Have you seen Mercury yet?
Hey, look, miss, this is your fave.
It's your fave. You love him, right?
Oh, Donkey's gone. Instead, Prince? I don't know who this is here.
Well, at least we can still see your comments. Yes.
Rip the hair off his chest with your fist.
Oh no.
Also, Ragdoll has made a rendition of our Descent yesterday.
Just all of the ladders that like stopped halfway through.
We're very good at estimating how long a ladder should be.
Mm.
So that it didn't just like make the ladder the length until it touches another object is quite something. And there wasn't, I don't know if it's the same on keyboard, but like there wasn't really a button for just like let go of the ladder and go down.
No, you
It was
gotta
just jump, in which case you're jumping in a direction, but also potentially up, which then means you just latch back onto the ladder.
Yeah. Like to be known you were going to draw the goblin holding his ear, but you couldn't draw an ear last night, which is why they ended up with a fist of hair. Fair enough. Welcome, miss. How you doing? You having a nice weekend?
I don't know if that's better. You were gonna make the goblin hold an ear? Jesus. I mean, he deserved everything he's got coming from him, of course, but also.
What's coming for him is miss.
Apparently.
Bless.
He doesn't need 2 ears, miss. Ah, funny, that's also what he said to Nyx. But only about their eyes. Going fire. Because he's a wonderfully horrific character. I've drawn him like 3 times. But I'm glad the vibe has been put out into the universe. And Sloan, oh Jesus Christ. I don't think he's surviving that one. What are we expecting of Sloane? I think Miss is expecting murder?
Yeah, sounds about right.
Putting a hit on Mercury. Listen, the thing is, Miss, that if you hire Briar and Sloane, there won't be anything left for Nyx.
Yeah, that's the point. I mean, you can instruct them to leave an eye.
Hiring Sloane to play hide and seek with Mercury. Wonderful. That's arguably more terrifying.
So you're not leaving any eyeballs for Nyx. Got it.
Yeah. Well, that's a bit of a shame, I think. Nyx would be very sad.
Oh, has Miss made Nick sad?
Yeah.
Right.
Nyx will lose so much of their cousin to them in the shoe bucket. No, but Miss wanted, but Nyx wanted the hit. Mercury is their revenge. You didn't get it.
No, I'm sure they went into this business for completely unrelated reasons.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Hey, Kara! Hey, Kara, look at this.
It's everyone's favorite character. Chop him up. Immediately on site.
I like how we sort of firmly established that while a lot of us here are really into Garbage Man characters, there's a difference between Garbage Man affectionate and Garbage Man derogatory. And this man is Garbage Man derogatory. Love that for us.
He was Garbage Man affectionate, and then Chibi made lore art. Loving a garbage man and wanting him to be chopped up into little pieces and delivered to his cousin are not mutually exclusive. Fair. I get it.
I am all in favor of having a character where it's like, he's a piece of shit, I love beating him up. I believe we had quite a few of those in God of War, where we're just kind of like, time to kick his ass.
Mm-hmm.
If that was going to happen to Sloane, one day people will be upset. Fair.
Oh yeah, they did a great job with Odin's character. Which is why we all want to stab him in the face.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. No, that's entirely fair.
Like, and I don't remember who it was that said this, but there was a writer and critic I follow that basically said the worst thing a character can be is boring.
Mm-hmm. I think I might also feel the same way about Merc as about Odin. Jesus Christ. Okay, that's
Yeah,
high praise. Honestly.
how does that feel, Chief?
That's honestly high praise. Because, like, damn, okay. I hope I deliver in future art to that.
It helps you also. That's also how you feel about Handsome Jack. Mercury, Odin, and Handsome Jack in a room.
Mercury, he, him, yes. But always good to ask. He's vile, but I will respect him's pronouns.
You got to know how to
No,
insult
that's
them
fair.
properly.
Mm-hmm. Want to know a fun thing that happened at work? You set the dogs loose on everyone?
You released the hounds finally.
I mean, could also release the cows on them.
Release the cows.
Also valid options.
Oh, your band is pinned in. Oh, and there's the other one. Is it Mars?
Yep. And then he's struggling with her. That's fair, I haven't like, drawn her too often. Serving coffee to a guy, one of which was a black Americano. Don't have cup sleeves, so when people order black coffee or black tea, wrap cup in napkin. Do you need to look after your Do you need to look after my curly hands? What? Sir, what? What are you talking about? Explain.
Manly enough to just completely ignore the laws of thermodynamics.
I am thoroughly confused.
I mean,
that's
my guy, you're still allowed to say that, but if you're choosing to say stuff like that, you get to deal with everyone giving you the side eye.
Yeah, it's worse knowing you're not allowed to say that and then saying it anyway.
Yeah, because mostly that tells me that it's like, okay, you know that's not appropriate. And you just don't care. Which is worse. At least when the 6-year-olds I sometimes work with do something stupid, they have the excuse of being 6.
Being 6 is a pretty darn good excuse.
Yeah, I think so.
Although apparently I'm not allowed to use that as an excuse anymore.
I wonder why.
I'm 6 in some planets' years.
If we pick a certain modulus, C's still 6.
So now you got me thinking, what's the smallest modulus under which I'm 6? $13, I think. Anyway. Anyway, Mars. Also, casual portraiture up there.
Damn, Christy.
Oh yeah, Cat, not Christy. Whoops. One day I'll get there.
It'll get there eventually.
E.
E.
I'm gonna work under the assumption that's not the E I'm thinking of.
I think it's the E from Mrs. Podcasts.
Oh. Finish season 1 and you're emotional. E. Yeah, Kira knows the one I'm talking about.
Kira knows all.
Emerald Ether.
Emerald Ether. I always get to the end of the game and have like 50 of those in my backpack. That's a joke for Kiro and Doug.
Good for you.
What if you need it later?
But we might need it later. Forgot about Metal Gear Solid 2 EE until you mentioned it. I didn't mention anyone. I just said I was thinking of someone called EE. You thought it. You remembered who it was. Yeah, that whole storyline is. We'll get to that one day. In one form or another. We'll have to get to that.
Will we?
Maybe. Yeah, loose doodle sketching. It's very good. Yeah, miss, I chucked them a tenner to look the other way when you came in. Yeah. Leveling up. Warm, dry clothes. Get warm and comfier.
Yes, take care of your bodies.
Take care of your bodies.
Sounds right.
No doing too much, Kira.
You've probably only got access to one of them, so you might as well make it count.
Maths. Don't be mean to my friend.
Gonna get more potatoes and get your ears pierced and even more chocolate. Well, that sounds like a great time.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
I mean, none of those things are things that are really ruining. Just make sure you, follow your tattooist's instructions on how to make sure that your tattoo heals up nicely. And clean your piercings while they're still healing up. I mean, I guess make sure you don't eat too much chocolate, but your body will tell you pretty quickly if it's eaten too much.
Always do the opposite. Sure you do.
I mean, it's your skin infection. I'd rather not.
I love the phrase, it's your skin infection.
It's your skin infection. You got to look after it. Remember to feed and water it every day.
Mm-hmm.
They're not just for Christmas, you know.
Oh, they're so cute. Chris, they're so cute. How dare you?
Yeah. I thought you were talking about the infection. Yeah.
No, not the skin infection. You're little guys.
I do find it funny that it's like, oh, here's the two little guys, and they're the biggest, beefiest.
Little guys. You're holding hands. Miss wants them to cuddle.
They'll get there eventually. I have comics about that, don't worry. I've got 25 comics of these things.
Yeah.
Congrats on your OTP.
Hey. It is not often I write romantic entanglements characters for obvious reasons.
Muffins are finished.
What?
Just in time for me to steal them. Break into your house. I don't want to know about Mercury's puppet floppage.
What?
I feel like that's a question where it's like you might get the answer, but you don't want it.
No. But yeah, we'll probably give you the answer. But Mercury is a gross little man. Chris, for immortalizing that.
Welcome.
And of course, the only thing that comes to my brain are those stupid puppets and Homestuck.
Yeah, that sounds right for Mars. That feels correct.
No, August is attempting to tie a balloon to Tori's hook.
It's only somewhat working out, I think.
Yeah, it will stay there. Somehow.
Don't-
The issue being that Tori has no real way of getting it off.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know how Tori's gonna get it off. I think the balloon is just a permanent feature now. Oh, Nyx is definitely gaming with Bo.
Yay.
He has very sharp teeth.
Oh, true. But it's like actually
Yeah,
getting...
but that's still a little bit of an unfortunate situation.
Hey, miss, do you want me to draw a Tori trying to gnaw string off his hoof?
No.
Is that a thing you want me to draw? Tori sees it as a proposal. No, Tori's just gets easily flustered. No physical contact. That's not your fetish. Da, da, da. Ich Mars.
He's Mars.
Barely fitting in that top. Perhaps an additional
It's
cup
fine.
size might be handy.
Don't worry about it. Sometimes you just gotta get some boob squish in there. That's my professional opinion as an artist.
What do you draw now?
Yeah, same question.
I've drawn two idiots being cute. You've drawn two people that get violent reactions from chat. Cat's done a portrait.
Mars hasn't gotten a lore drawing yet, so the violent reactions are minimal.
I don't know their relationship with anyone else in Fatal Flaw yet, so. To be fair, I was actually thinking about that the other day, that I don't really know the backstory of most of the characters. I know basically bugger all about Jesse.
It's fine.
I mean, I get the feeling that for most of those, that's on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
We will learn from the many animatics.
Yeah. And do need to make more drawings with Jesse to, you know, actually give him something.
Something other than an ill-fitting shirt.
Yeah.
Teeth part really surprised you at ASAP. Never underestimate, if there is a thing that can be associated with a human, then there's a kink for it. That's what I've learned. And I'm happy leaving it at that.
Chris, bold to assume that a human has to be associated with it.
True. True.
Like,
I didn't.
Tingle Storks is very memeable. But it's all based off of, like, actual existing kinks.
Briar and Mars to go drinking. Who survives?
Nobody in the bar except for them, probably. No, she's horrible, but so is Briar, so.
Do you remember the first time you read a fic where a character opened up another character's trousers with their teeth? That is some dexterity. Well, not dexterity. Toothsterity? Dentsterity.
I think at that point it's just dentistry.
Yeah, I mean, depending on what sort of trousers they're wearing, that might also be your dentist is getting mad at you.
Yeah. Like.
It's like I can.
If there's just a zip,
down.
fair enough. But any other clasp or button or.
Yeah, pulling down a zipper, okay, that I can see the mechanics of how that would work. Pulling open, like, a bow, I can see how that would work. But, like, I'm thinking about the pants I'm wearing right now, and it's like, how are you gonna undo that button?
Yeah, if you've got a button fly, like. You're there for the next half hour. It's very awkward. The mood's ruined.
Mars is taller than Jupiter. And Jupiter is taller than Mercury. Mercury is the smallest of them.
How is with or without heels?
For who?
My first thought was Jupiter, but it applies to all of them.
I mean,
yes.
Yes, I was about to say. I feel like the answer is just yes.
That's true without heels, and it's also true with heels because they all wear the same heel.
About the same height as Briar. I don't know how tall Briar is, but yeah, probably. The answer is tall.
Tall.
I mean, the answer to a lot of these questions when it comes to, like, relative heights is what works best for the bit.
Yeah.
Love Briar and Mars to go drinking together. Yeah, Mars would enjoy that. She will expect someone to die by the end of the night, but she'd enjoy it.
You expect someone to die and someone else to pay.
Yeah.
I know nothing about Mars. This is just a vibe I'm getting.
Oh no, so that's correct. She is drinking, she is fighting, she is leaving. She does not pay.
No, he just eats, shoots, and leaves, like standard.
Yeah.
She's a panda.
There is a reason why she's Mars, okay?
Oh yeah, okay, that makes sense. Is Mercury really fast? I guess he's already sent
sense, he is a thief.
I was gonna say he's already sent a message.
Yeah.
Sent a very clear message to at least one character.
I scream, you scream.
We all scream when Mercury's in the room.
It's just an involuntary response. No one knows why it happened.
Yeah, Jupiter thinks Mars and Mercury are legit their names. That is true. That still holds.
And they think Jupiter's name isn't Jupiter.
Yeah. They think Jupiter is clearly like an alias, and Jupiter is just like, yeah, these guys also are. These guys are named Mars and Mercury. That's fine. That makes sense.
As you do.
No, Jupiter's given name is just Jupiter.
Or Peter for short.
No, don't make that a thing. He will not respond to that.
I still don't know what to draw. What am I drawing? What is draws?
Draw something. Draw a little guy.
Goblin miss getting up to shenanigans.
Miss says Acton. So that's your next prompt. And Acton's sister. I also don't know what to draw.
I guess technically I can't draw Acton's sister because that would be a new character.
You can.
I mean, she exists, but I've never drawn her.
Yeah. You established Acton's sister is a character, so therefore she exists. Chibi, I would like you to draw Gasp.
Draw a gasp. Valentine's at Cat and them boyfriend. Oh. I was going to put an At-Cat motif on this balloon, but I've never been able to draw At-Cat. So.
That's fair. What would they get up to for Valentine's Day? What's a good Valentine's Day activity? I don't know.
I mean, I just had the thought of like, oh, it's traditional to give your lover flowers for Valentine's, and I'm just kind of like, I have a feeling it wouldn't be roses so much as here's some flowers, and Fenorian's just kind of like, wonderful, more alchemical ingredients.
Probably.
I'm just imagining there's probably a literal heart involved somewhere.
That makes sense, yeah.
Here's some Daedra hearts to use in your alchemy. You know, I don't remember off the top of my head if it's established that Khajiit can eat chocolate, or if chocolate's even a thing, really, in Elder Scrolls. Because dogs can't really have chocolate, and cats can't really have chocolate, but I don't know if Khajiit...
Maybe it depends on which type of Khajiit. The ones that basically look like cats, maybe not. The ones that basically look like humans, probably. But they could all have sweet roll.
But I mean, one of their good drugs, as it were, is sort of sugar, which leads to some questions on how they would react to sweet chocolate. Like, you give them chocolate and it's more or less the same as giving someone a pot brownie.
Can't with the lasso tool today. The neck looks fine to me. I mean, it's coming from me, so I don't know how much of a compliment that is from... I don't know anatomy parsnips. But... Look at go! Look at that. Don't put me in a box with Mercury.
Why are we putting Cresp in a box with Mercury? What did Cresp do?
He's probably saying that I don't know anything about anatomy.
Hmm.
Get him's ass? I'm not getting Mercury's ass. What? He has one. We've seen that from the last Mercury mix drawing. No, that's... Oh, that's... They had no more, no more.
rude of those tourists, frankly.
So rude. How dare they? Think they should restock specifically for you. Nobody else is allowed to buy it.
Yeah, I'm trying to work out acting system. Those shoulders, it sure isn't acting. I mean, you can see shoulders for a start. Not under 20 layers of clothing.
The strong fawn? I believe Chris said something about wanting her to be a monk, I believe you said.
Yeah.
So probably strong fawn, yes.
An easy way to do it, to be honest.
I see Miss is here for the Stronk lady.
Of course.
I'm drawing only strong characters today, apparently.
Hell yeah.
And Flynn.
And Flynn. Also
Yeah,
strong.
Flynn's very strong.
Strong of heart.
Speaking of hearts, how's how are these two gremlins getting on? Oh, he's all
Figuring it
shy.
out.
Oh, a little hot tail. No. All right, Christy's the cat has hopped off the call and listening through stream.
Mhm. That makes sense. I imagine it gets a little disorienting.
Oh,
Also, Chris, that design is so cool.
There you go. I'm trying.
it is pretty neat.
Also, I'm gonna move it a little bit. I'm a little bit in your space.
Oh, yeah, don't worry about it.
I will worry about it.
Well, what if you didn't?
Wrong.
Thank you, Mills. And thank you, Kiro. And thank you, Kat. And I'm gonna say thank you, Bear. That's just a general thank you. You've done a lot of good stuff, and I appreciate it.
That's fair.
A lot of good stuff, like their draft 0 and the editing of their draft 0.
Mm-hmm.
Not for the memes. It is a thing.
Have you thanked Bear today? Because you should. Thanks, Quadbot. You're doing a
What?
great job.
It's trying.
Sometimes it's difficult to truly express your feelings.
Even for Quadbot.
Now I've forgotten what anatomy is.
I don't think we want an answer to that question.
Huh? Oh no! Quadbot, no.
No.
See, with how you're drawing her in, Cresp, I'm just imagining that, like, everyone thinks that Atkin is the shorter of the two siblings, and then suddenly Atkin is forced to stand up straight.
Yes. Yeah, I don't know why Doc said that. But benefit of the doubt would be like we were maybe playing Elder Scrolls and like if a Khajiit or an Argonian doesn't have any equipment, they still attack with their claws, so they can still do damage. That's my interpretation. What I'm saying is, careful, Fenorian.
Why does Fenorian need to be careful?
Because Akka can do damage even when naked. So, you know.
I mean,
And that's
but
a
potent
downside,
under
or?
healing and blood, so. No, that's not right. I mean, the one right before it is about a drunken horse, so I don't think that was Elder Scrolls related. I think that was
Oh, yeah, War Tales.
War Tales.
Mm.
Well, the horse also doesn't have any equipment and can probably fight with hooves.
I mean, there were also like the boar and the wolves and such, and the bears.
No, it's
There were a
all-
lot of animals in War Tales.
all about the drunken horse.
We all remember. Gunnar, my leg, the drunken horse.
Good old Gunnar. We try not to remember the other Gunnar.
Because you killed him.
No. Tried to help. He would have died without us anyway.
Mm.
Yeah, these are now sounding like
Oh, Yuckle.
Does Yuckle want to engage with the Alpha? Yeah. That's... That's Wardle for sure. Oh, Chris. She looks so cool.
There you go. Please don't kill Acton just so I can play as her.
Immediately. No, I'm not playing as Fritz in the campaign. I think Acton is fine. Acton is safe from Palermo. And Africa.
Yes, but is Acton safe from having to run into the middle of danger to save Azrael every time?
Probably not.
Hey, Ghost Trick. Nobody says nuns couldn't be armed. You predicted Hitman Absolution there, Cheap.
Yeah, jeez. Lesbians.
Lesbians.
So is now a bad time to say where I've stopped listening to the book for now. One of the characters, she just leapt onto a ship using the power of essentially air magic, scared the shit out of a bunch of people, and demanded to know where her wife was.
Good for her.
As she deserves. Presumably. Oh, so it's not lesbians, it's lesbian.
Boo.
Classic airborne lesbian.
No. Someone heckle him.
I don't know whether to laugh or feel sorry for him.
He wanted to make us laugh.
I feel sorry for him.
Yeah, that's an apt one.
uh,
Oh,
yeah, Janie.
Janie, who?
Or from Borderlands, Athena's girlfriend.
I don't remember anyone from anything in Borderlands.
She was also in Tales, the like mechanic lady.
One of them's Australian, right?
Yes.
Yes. I remember.
Accent, what are you doing with the body? Is it going in the soup?
What?
It's blonde Aussie. She's
Yeah.
both in pre-sequel and Tales from she's like in Tales from she interacts with Scooter a bit. And makes the rocket. And in pre-sequel she's just instead of Scooter, because you're on the moon. Malachi.
Who's visiting
Is
now?
that Malachi shouting at someone, or does Malachi need to get out of the fucking bathroom?
I feel either one works, because either someone else is annoyed that he's been in the bathroom for so long doing whatever the hell he's doing in there, or he's annoyed that someone else is in the bathroom when he wants to go in and do whatever the hell he wants to do in there.
Hmm. Alright, what else do I draw?
Look at the sweeties.
Look at them. Having a good Valentine's.
Yeah, I can imagine him spending a long time in the shower, acting out complicated water-based plays with various toys and rubber ducks.
Romeo and Duckliet. What else can you draw? Weasel Knife Lad.
Fritz.
Fritz.
Draw Fritz being a a very a good role model for our new companion.
Fritz is very close to the name of a character in a book you're reading right now. And that's good or bad?
I feel like saying Fritz has never stabbed anyone is pretty much just
that's-
like the argument of like, well, one, that's sort of factually wrong, but I feel like if you tried to argue that, it would be along the Chicago lines of, he ran into my knife. He ran into my knife 10 times.
Yeah, basically.
Brains. It's not Fritz's fault people could get stabbed when he's around. Bizarre coincidence.
Mm-hmm. Also, some people deserve to get stabbed. That's not his fault.
Oh, have a good sleep, Cap. And have a good early morning, whatever's happening. Thanks for Doodle. This is very good.
it on my shelf for almost 10 years. Jesus, miss. Well, I don't think I can really talk. I've definitely grabbed a couple books from the library and then just got wrapped up in other things and forgotten about them.
Mm-hmm.
So what you're telling me, miss, is not only are you Gobbo, you're also part dragon.
A bit like smoke. Sleep beneath your trees, you
I don't think
Bookworm.
sleeping on a pile of books will be all that comfortable. But also, I'm now reminded of a webcomic I read in high school where in it goblins literally were descended from dragons. Also, elves were descended from, like, this weird rabbit race.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Also, Kiro, I just looked, and the Assassin's Apprentice book that you and Miss have mentioned is on Libby, so have fun.
randomly fell over on my desk.
Oh no. Not a thing.
The thing! Kira coming up with all the recommendations,
Nice.
which you should pay attention to, because Kira knows all.
Kira knows all.
Bear is also aware of something, that it's cold.
Bear also knows so much. Not snow. See, bear knows. Bear knows.
You knows things.
Bear knows noses.
Bear knows
That
knows.
is true.
That is very true. You Cynthia? Nah, that right there is snores.
Also, bear, guess what? I got 200 on the biscuits. I got there.
You did.
I did it.
Is that a bingo square? Oh.
It is a bingo square. And I was modest and thought 200, I don't know if I can get there. And I'm here.
Heck yeah.
$201. Yeah.
Well, that's not 200, so you better untick that box.
Guess I better kick someone.
Yeah, block someone and just hop into Discord in the morning. It's like, hey, Chib, why can't I see your Blue Sky account? Well, you said.
You told me. Here's to many more. We'll see. We'll find out together. Because it is one of those things of, did people follow me because they like my stuff, or did they follow me as part of a starter package?
Look, they're there now, so...
They're there now. They're stuck with me now. Under the threat of a gun.
So-
They're not leaving. Going to need to head out. Have a good mess.
Have a good
Goodbye.
dream of chocolate.
Oh hey, Acton's sister. Acton's sister looks so good. Amazing art.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye. Dream of Acton's sister and Mars.
Together.
Oh, there's a fight.
I don't think they'd get along. I don't know anything about Acton's sister, but
I mean, this changes nothing.
true.
Should probably think of a name for her at some point. For reference, Acton's name came after literally hours of reading up ancient Greek words, where I found Actinistos, which means unkempt hair. So if you've got something
Well, now you
similar...
need to spend hours to find something for kempt hair.
It's still fairly wild, but
Yeah,
just
but
a little
less
more
so.
under control than Acton.
Barely kempt hair. I'm sure there's a good word for that.
I don't remember if it's Greek or Roman, where there's some people where it's just like, cool, this is the first child, and this is the second child, and this is the third child, and the names just sort of reflect that. So it might also be funny to just take his name and be like, cool, next number down, or next letter down.
Actinistus Beaktinistus. Was it Alpha Delta, Gamma Delta? Actinistus Beatinistus, Gactinistus?
Actinist. I don't think you should come let her have Gactinus. I think that's no. I think that's going too far.
Also, I don't know which of the two is older. Neither did they, to be fair. They're not even entirely sure they're brother and sister. That's incidental.
I feel like Acton has youngest energy. Baby energy.
Yay, Carol. Teen reads.
Poodle teen reads.
I feel like Atkin's sister is the protective older sister, regardless of, or sorry, the protective big sister, regardless of if she's older or not.
Yeah.
Like, I can also see like small children, and it just being yes, this is the older sibling, but that's not going to stop the younger sibling from being the bigger sibling and punching you in the face.
In a way, acting sister looks cool.
There you go. And
You're
Fritz.
good at characters.
Meanwhile, Fritz is being demure.
He is a gentleman,
He's a
okay?
Gentleman.
He snaps someone's neck with his jaws and then wipes away blood away with a nicely embroidered handkerchief.
Yeah.
He must clean up, yes.
He's perfect.
Fritz is indeed perfect. And everyone agrees, which is why they let him be in charge of a child.
Yeah. Not sure whose idea that was.
I know, it was Aaliyah's.
Well, Ilya definitely should know better.
That's why it surprised me. Because Aaliyah was immediately like, here, Fritz, have a child. You know magic, right? Child also knows magic. Here. This can only go well.
I was kind of 50-50 on whether or not Sal should be either very enthusiastic that they have like a fellow sort of student, as it were, under Fritz, or whether or not they should be really jealous.
Either
like,
is
nah.
really funny.
Nah, there's not enough room in that head for jealousy, I think.
No.
It's like with Peter Pan fairies, there's only enough room for one emotion.
Sal's doing great.
They're doing something. A lot of damage with
Making
a bow.
notes.
They're doing a lot of damage with crossbows and making a lot of notes. Which I'm guessing probably just all got dissolved when they kind of swim in the fountain earlier, now I think about it.
It's all... If it was legible before, it isn't anymore.
Yeah.
But they've made new notes, probably on top of the old notes, since then.
They're paying attention, that's the thing. Yeah, they're learning. Kind of.
Are they? I'm not sure if they're learning or if Fritz is just enabling them.
That could be a learning experience.
Being enabled.
Yeah.
I mean, Fritz and Sal/Todd is just like mutual enabling each other.
Is it really enabling if neither of them are really under the opinion that it's a bad thing to be doing?
I think so. Because Fritz does know that it's wrong.
Yeah, Todd
Okay,
does.
so Fritz is definitely enabling.
Yeah.
So
enabling is a question mark, but
Yeah, can you be an enabler if you don't know what enabling means?
I think just through sheer stupidity, Sal's enabling Fritz. Because it just gives him more opportunity to do bullshit.
Just now vicariously.
Yeah. And that's why you don't ask Fritz questions like, is it okay to steal? Or is it... is murdering good? Is violence good? Because the answer is gonna be yes, regardless.
And GM's like, we'll give you this child and they will ask questions of each of your characters to learn more about your worldview. And we're like, oh no. Poor child.
Yeah, I don't think this child is learning the right lessons.
I mean, I feel like at a certain point, like I almost feel like this isn't even the fault of the party because like someone made that choice of like, I'm going to put this child in your care. And it's like, okay, cool, this is your fault now.
Yeah, the child being in our care is slightly as a consequence of us encouraging a town to go and burn an old man's house down in a mob. And they just left the child behind.
And then we were like, come along now, child. It's not even really kidnapping, but it's kind of kidnapping.
The parent just left him there after we brought him back.
This child that was known for wandering off on his own was just left in the house, and we were like, yeah, and then guess we're taking him along. And now we're on a quest to find his dad.
Oh yeah, I forgot about it. We have a crayon doodle to go by.
Yeah. Child acquisition. Yeah. It's not even accidental child acquisition. It's just child acquisition. Babysitting. Yeah. Chris's
Kidnapping.
definition of babysitting, aka kidnapping.
Look, Sal/Todd doesn't know the difference between those two words either, so...
Fair.
Oh, you're looking after a kid. What's the problem?
We also robbed a bank.
Oh yeah, that was fun. we we got paid for our services of returning the child who we've now stolen. In the form of a check. And so we had to go and check in the check at a bank. And I think Sal's opening line was, we're here to rob a check, or something like that.
Yes.
He doesn't quite understand what money is.
Then we got the money for the check. But the people left the vault open and then left, which the leaving was perfectly sensible because
Yeah.
the town was on fire and being attacked. But they left the vault open and then we were like, well, money. It's just gonna stay there if we don't take it. But now people want to take the money back to people. Fritz isn't quite on board yet.
I mean, again, I feel like after a certain point, this becomes a matter of like, someone else is at fault here. Like, come on now. Many things could have happened to prevent this, and you've done none of them.
Yeah. It's not
Or-
our fault. Silly. Our group's very silly. Can you believe it?
What? No, never.
Sal/Todd and his dual wielding rapiers is very sensible and normal.
Mm-hmm. It's worth bearing in mind one of those rapiers is in a foot.
Yeah, I feel like I should clarify, like, it's not regular dual wielding. Sal dual wields by standing on their tail and dual wielding in a hand and in a foot.
You get a wider reach then.
So basically, your campaign is doing Monty Python nonsense from the get-go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, basically.
I mean, I think our campaign began with one character killing a sheep. Not just a random sheep, they were like a character who was trying to hold us up with a crossbow. Killing them, picking them up, killing their friend with them, picking the friend up, killing the next friend with them, and it just sort of carried on down the chain.
Yeah. Like a very strange and gruesome dominoes.
Yeah. I think they're now dragging around a mimic as their next weapon.
They're dragging around a massive mimic corpse. Not a live mimic, a mimic corpse. Which they hit people over the head with.
Busy day, yeah. This has all happened in the course of like 18 hours?
Something like that. It's not even minute till 24. We haven't made it till evening yet.
Yeah. It started sort of late evening.
Yeah. Started at like dinner time, kind of. And then the next day all the things in the town happened, and we also left town. That all happened in like a morning. Because I think now we're at the merchant and we're like having lunch, so.
Yeah.
I mean, could be worse. There was one campaign I was in high school where we accidentally unleashed an uncontrolled zombie apocalypse on the town by somehow accidentally getting a zombie controlling sword off the bad guy when she showed up to taunt us, and we lucked out and managed to get the sword from her while she was cheesing out. And then we went, where do we hide this so that no one can use this? I know, let's put it in an empty grave.
Classic.
And then it raised all the undead with no one to control them, and they just sort of attacked everybody.
Yeah, we've all done.
In my...
Silly times. But yeah, we doodled and chatted all out now.
I think so. Think we've done it. Don't know what we've done, but we've done it.
We achieved the objective.
We did it, everyone.
Everybody make sure you fill in the requisite forms so that your administrative agent knows that you have completed the objective and that you can be given your monthly credits at the end of the month.
Thanks.
Anyway, thanks for coming. Gonna get going very sore on EP. Oh no, look after yourself. We will also get going. Stream will be back Tuesday morning with something, probably Dead Island stuff for videos. And then Tuesday evening with Ori and the Wheel of the Wisps.
The wheel.
The Wheel of the Wisps.
More swearing at trees.
Yay!
Getting more sad backstory on a horrific bird.
Yay! Feel sad for everyone.
There's definitely not going to be more crying over friends. It'll be
No,
fine, I swear.
Sure.
that's fine. Our friend is recovering, obviously, until we can get the magic to revive them from whatever it is that's happened.
There's
Uh-huh.
definitely no other friends to worry about.
No,
No.
no, they're gonna be fine. Don't worry about them. They've been
Yeah.
fine before.
They're just coming over here, and then we have a party. In the
Yeah,
new town we built
yeah.
for
Cat,
everyone.
cat party.
Cat party.
Cat party.
Anyway.
Anyway, no, look forward to cat parties on Tuesday and Wednesday evening. But yeah, have a lovely everybody. Thank you for being here, and I hope you have a lovely time. Yeah. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.